Hi friends, it's Chrissy. I'm doing something that I hadn't planned on doing. That hit me actually while the last clip was recording. That I think it's what needs to happen. And I am pulling the plug on Vlogtober. I'll tell you why. So I'm making a conscious decision not to do this any longer. I'm not saying I'm not going to show up at all in Vlogtober. I'm not going to say I'm not going to record any more videos, but I am going to say that the daily recording, unfortunately, is going to stop. And this realization came to me when I set up my phone to do the recording you just saw, to do the sunrise at my desk. And it's beautiful. We really accidentally chose a house that the front of the house gets the sunrise and the back of the house gets the sunset. And we can see the sunrise from my office and the living room. We can see the sunset from our kitchen, dining room, and our bedroom. It's just, we got a very, very happy accident. And as I set out to record the sunset while I was in the shower. And then I had other things to do. I made the bed, I started the laundry, I put on makeup. I spent way too long getting my dual ponytails to match, which they still don't, but whatever. Hair doesn't match, it's okay. But anyway, and I thought about, I need to bring the camera away from this beautiful sunset to record what I'm doing. Sunrise, not sunset, sunrise. And then I remembered how small I am. That in no way is me making the bed, is me fussing with my hair any more important or any more beautiful or any more anything than the sunrise. Seeing my phone propped up on a bowl with such beauty behind it and on the screen, like, what am I doing here? I'm way too small for me to be the focus. So that's kind of where I started to pull back a little bit. So then, like, as I'm going through my morning, I've been thinking about the reason that I started Vlogtober, and it was simply to increase my energy work practice and to share that with you. And what I have learned is it takes a long time to put these videos together. And on the days where I work, I have very little time to spare. I see clients 4 days a week. I see 8 to 9 clients in those 4 days. Those days are full. I'm up early doing notes. I'm getting my house ready for the day. I'm getting me ready for the day. I'm seeing clients. I'm fixing dinner. I'm doing notes. I'm shutting my house down for bed. That's my day. I may watch an episode of Grey's Anatomy at lunch. Otherwise, my day is scripted. And I love that. And that's a beautiful routine and it feels good. But it's impossible to add energy work and 2 hours of editing into a day that's already full. And my purpose for doing Vlogtober was to increase my energy work and to share that with you. And I don't have time because I'm sharing my life with you. So what this practice ended up being was directly in conflict with what my motivation was to be here. So that was my first little thought about backpedaling. Like, you're not, this isn't meeting the goal that you set. My goal was more energy work. It is the 12th and I've done 4, maybe 5 practices, focused practices, additional practices since I started. And that wasn't my goal. So that was already like a little bit of permission to, like, say, no, thank you. And then I had a really, really good routine going, right? Like my day was, it felt good. I knew what happened next, what time I got up, what I did when I went to bed, all of that. And then trying to squeeze editing in there meant I wasn't doing other things. You've noticed my journaling and tarot practice has happened very few times. It's because the time in the mornings where I would do that is where I'm creating my thumbnails, creating the caption, and uploading the video. I'm not journaling in the evenings. I'm rarely doing the deep Reiki work that I intended to do because that's when I'm editing and adding, my captions and choosing the music and all of those things. So this really has been, I've had to give up things to create this. And I don't want to give anything up. I miss journaling. I miss reading. I miss knitting. All those little things that I did to fill my time, to fill my soul. I apologize if you can hear my laundry. Has been replaced with screen time, which is something I have tried so hard to get away from. And I've been so efficient and I've removed from my life. And now here I am again, spending hours a day on this little box in my hand. For what? I love this practice. I love this practice. I love watching my videos back. I love reflecting on my life at the end of the day. I love seeing where my time goes. I love seeing my body in my space and how we interact with each other. Like, I love everything about this. But it seems in direct conflict. The process of it, the making it happen, the end result, I love. The process of recording, I love. But the work required between filming and finished product just is simply not fitting in my life right now. Is this something I could do once a week and spend 20 minutes a day for the week editing instead of 2 hours at a time? Yes. Does that sound fun and delightful? Yes. But every day is not something I can manage. I am there. Like I said, there are practices that I have completely let go. I'm not journaling. One of the things that I did for the entire month of September that I loved is I kept what I called an analog Instagram. Is it here? I think it may be downstairs. It's downstairs. But it was a little an A6 astrology where I just kept a list of all the boring things that I did on the right side of the page and posted a single square picture from the page on the left hand side that I printed up once a week or so. And I loved my analog Instagram, and I have not touched it. I haven't touched it since I started recording this. I have gone back into the digital, back into the virtual, and for energy and time reasons, had to step away from the analog. And I miss the analog. I miss my paper journal. I miss crocheting. I miss my books. I miss tangible things because I'm creating something that lives on the internet that who knows if I'll ever watch again. So yeah, I want to get back to things, creating things. Absorbing things that I can touch. I have enjoyed this project so much, But instead of, oh, and I also like the energy work, the whole goal, the whole reason I'm here. I want to do that too. Um, so yeah, this will be my last Vlogtober entry, official, with a hashtag. Will there still be day in the life stuff? Maybe. I don't know where my channel is going, but this is not it. When the time comes that I'm not working as much, when we've paid off debt, when we've put the hardwood flooring in our house, when I've met all of my goals that are money focused, and I can back off work again, maybe this vlogging thing is something I will investigate further and play around with further. But right now it simply doesn't fit. And instead of just petering away, and instead of just slowly, doing the Irish goodbye and stepping away and no one really noticing, or like me trying to do it in some sort of clandestine way. No, no. I'm not going to feel shame about this. And I'm going to say, I am pulling the plug on this practice. I'm not going to feel obligated. I'm not going to try to continue Vlogtober. For me, Vlogtober lasted 12 days. And it's complete. And that's all. However, at the end of the month, I am taking a little solo trip for a training that is incredibly exciting for me. So I would expect some vlog type content then, because one, I'm not going to be working and I'm going to have time, and two, it's going to be something I want to remember. So expect to see me back at the end of October, probably early November, because I go down on Halloween. So yeah, Vlogtober has been great, but Vlogtober is over. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you, around.